Is that right?
So you've got a camera on you there.
Where?
Straight ahead of you, there's a camera looking straight at you.
Okay.
And you're looking good.
First of all, we weren't even gonna record.
No.
We were just. It was from on my end, bro. It was a cry for help. Like
Yeah.
I was in bed for, like, granted, I was kind of like flowy
Yeah.
for a couple of days, like Thursday, Friday, not
Yeah.
yesterday. But in saying that, if I wasn't flowy, I'd be doing the same shit anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just in bed. My niece and nephew have been around,
Yeah.
and love them to death. I go out, I can do 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and I'm done.
With them.
With anyone.
With anyone.
With anyone. Like, I
Yeah.
can't do things for long. And then it becomes very isolated, very introverted, very lonely.
Yeah.
And I had that today, but today I didn't have this crippling lack of energy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that I was happy and happy-go-lucky today or anything.
Yeah.
I just didn't have I had some energy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I could easily have just gone back to bed.
Yeah.
But when it wasn't just like, nah, bro, let's link up. But then you really put the foot on the throat. It was like, I can come now. And
Yeah.
as soon as I read that, I actually didn't reply straight away because I was getting up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck, okay. Because immediately it's just like a gun to my head. Like, you got it. It was like what we talked about last week.
Yeah. Make a choice.
Like, I operate far better under stress. Like, I'd rather be kind of on the cusp of late,
Yeah.
and then I get shit done. But if
Yeah.
I've got 3 hours before an event, I'll
Nothing.
do nothing.
Yeah.
So it was like a gun to my head. I got up, and my whole thing was, like, just to get... Because I do notice that if I have, like, a phone call with a mate or a family member, like, a
Yeah.
phone call will perk me up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at first I thought it was a bit confusing, because I would go out to the lounge, and I'd be, like, with my daughter Kiana for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I was noticed, like, I'll just, like, all I want to do is go to bed.
Yeah.
So when she's talking, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I feel real divided, because in 1 minute I'm like, oh God, I just want to go to bed, like,
Yeah.
stop talking.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I feel bad, because I've been in bed all day. She finally gets to hang out with her dad, I want to go back to bed. So that was real conflicting. But then I was wondering why I felt so perked up over a phone call.
Yeah.
But, like, if face to face, I wouldn't have that same kind of
Yeah.
feeling. Is because it's less energy.
Yeah.
Like, but I just wanted to get out of bed, like, to come around, just to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would do good for me. Like, when I told Kiana I was, coming
Yeah.
around, she was so elated. She was painting, like, my niece's nails. She stopped,
nice.
She stopped and, like, ran out of her and just gave me this big hug before I left the house.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm so proud of you, Dad.
Yeah.
This
Aw.
will do you good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it will. She's like, say hi to, you did the whole say hi to everyone, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
She goes, well, this will be real good for you.
Yeah, totally.
And, like, because life has been hell
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't stress that enough, Dylan.
Yeah.
It's been hell. I have never, ever in my life felt so low,
Yeah.
so confused,
Yeah.
so down, so, like, low on energy,
Yeah.
and physically I've never been so frail,
Yeah.
and in this much pain
Yeah.
altogether. Like, I've never been so fucked up, bro, like, in all my life. I've been through some shit in my life, but this year has been torture.
Yeah.
Day by, like,
Just hard out.
hard.
Yeah.
How do you, I don't know. It's
Hard
so,
to even describe.
yeah, but because there's so many, it's so vast. The
Yeah.
trauma is so vast. This trauma cloud is huge.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I just stopped there, because I'm like, where do I start here? But one of them is this drug withdrawal that I'm going through.
Yep.
And the lack of, and not having that dependency on what I used to call a safety net.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that can bring you out of that slumber. Alcohol as well.
Yeah.
I don't have any of that sort of thing. So
No, because it'll kill you.
It'll kill me. So then it's like, what's another way to put out this trauma fire?
Yeah.
So I'm going to the doctor on Monday,
Nice.
and
Is this your GP or is this your surgeon?
Just GP.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Like, I haven't been there face to face in a long time, because you get to a point where you don't need to go anymore. You just a phone call.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. But I'm gonna give mental health antidepressants and stuff a good run this time.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason why I haven't gone down this road a lot earlier is because I had another kind of drug that I could take. So I didn't kind of need... It was like my antidepressant was like drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But now that I don't have that, I need something. Because life cannot fucking be this difficult. Shouldn't be this
It
fucking
shouldn't
hard.
be. I mean, it is. It is this difficult, but...
It shouldn't be this so arduous and hard.
Yeah.
And, you know... Because every day is a struggle, bro.
Yeah.
I've already resolved the fact that I cannot kill myself.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
That's good, but not
man,
a result you want.
Yeah, so I've just been doing it tough. So I'm hoping we land on like some sort of some medication that'll help. I'd love to hear like more about your journey
For medication.
on medication, and anyone that's listening, I want to hear from you as well. Like, if you take any sort of antidepressant, in particular, because this is going to be pertaining to me, like with depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there takes medication for depression and anxiety, let me know how that's been for you, like the difference. And do you so for you, do you remember when you weren't taking any medication and the difference between being a noob to say a month in?
So there's 3 stages for me, right?
Okay.
So the first stage was long time ago. I lived in Auckland, so this is decades, over a decade, easy. And it's when I first tried to go on antidepressants, and they put me on a medication called fluoxetine, which I've heard some people do really well on. So I'm not knocking the drug, but it didn't do well for me. Like, it's made for certain conditions, and mine wasn't it.
Yep.
So if you're on that, like, please, by all means, like, go hard. It wasn't the drug for me, because what it did is instead of taking away my depression, it just took away everything.
Yeah.
So for me, it was... it's not that I felt depressed. I felt nothing.
It just nuked all your
Every emotion, including love.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't care about anything, because I didn't feel I didn't feel attachment to my kids anymore, because...
How long were you, did you take it for?
Like 9 months.
That's a fair whack.
Because they said, like, oh, it takes a while,
Yeah.
And it does. All these drugs take a while.
Yep.
But, like...
How did you know it wasn't for you? Like, how early on? A few months after you started taking it? Or?
It got to a point where, like... I wasn't mistreating the kids, but, like, they would need something, and I'd be like, I don't care. Why should I do that? And they're like, because it's your kid. And I'm like, I don't feel like it is.
Well, that's amazing. That's an abrupt change.
Yeah, and that was the wake-up call, where I'm like, I'm not going to take this anymore. Like,
did you know right off the bat that it was the drug? Did you think something was actually wrong with you? Or
I thought it was me. And then I started researching the drug a bit more, and it said, like, for some people, this.
And a timeline with how you felt too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that was when you stopped taking that drug.
Yeah.
Did you immediately trial and error another one, or did you
No.
were you just like,
I'm done with
meds are not
drugs.
for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm done with drugs. And so I did it the hard way for a long time.
The hard way just means you're going along with
Pretending.
no crutch, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because that's the spot that I'm in, bro. Like, even though it's been many years since I took antidepressants, I didn't have any good, experiences.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, maybe meds aren't for me.
Yeah.
And then you just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long did you go unmedicated?
A long time.
Yep.
A long time. I can't remember when I started back on. I can't remember exactly. But probably not long before Brecon was born.
Okay.
I want to say. Maybe a year before he was born.
Not too long ago then.
Yeah. Fairly recently. We were living here, I know that much.
That's a long time between drinks, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
It's a long time between taking the...
Well, drinks is what I did. Like, drinks were the fix-all. That was like my... I'll come home, have a drink or two. Like, whatever. And So then,
Do you know what's scary about that? It's
What's
so
that?
socially acceptable to say that. And
it is. It's shocking.
if you go to the office tomorrow and like, oh, I went home and had a couple glasses of red, people are just like, oh,
Oh
yes.
yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what it was as well is because I was drinking Canadian clubs.
Yeah.
Like, it was not like I was sitting there like, and you could see. It's not like I had a bottle of whiskey and you could see it go down. Because I was drinking Canadian clubs, so you couldn't really, like, didn't. And after a while, you're like, oh fuck, there's no more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so, well, like I was. I mean, I wasn't like relying on that, but that was my go-to. And then then I went on it again, and that worked for a while until it didn't keep up anymore.
Right.
And then I needed something else, and now I'm on this is obviously well documented on the podcast, but I'm on the acetilopram, and that's working fairly well. It works better than the citalopram did, but I still think it's not 100%. It's almost like what it's almost like? It's like bacteria. So like, stay with me now. It's like
Yeah.
it's like bacteria, not bacteria, like virus. It's like a virus, right?
Okay.
So you know how you get your not you, but like, and not really me to be honest, but people get like a cold and flu injection, right? And they get it every year at the start of winter. I got one this year for the first time ever, right? And
Just because you can?
they offered it to me at work.
Oh, it's right there.
So I'm like, I didn't have to leave. Fuck
Because
yeah.
you can, and it's literally...
It was literally in the room behind
It's
where
one
my
chair
desk.
swivel away.
Yeah, it was. It literally was. I sat in queue in my chair.
Well, then, yeah. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, so exactly. Who wouldn't?
It could be a shot of something that I don't even need. Shot of vitamin C. I'm like, well, yeah, okay.
I don't have to go anywhere. Sweet, just roll up.
I just had the half chicken wing, like,
Yeah.
and I'm still,
Yeah, yeah.
Has
but anyway,
it helped at all with the flu shot, by the way?
No. Oh no, it did. I still got sick, but it probably could have been worse.
Okay.
So, anyway,
Great.
so you have to get the same shot. You have to get a new shot every year, right? Because the virus mutates and gets stronger to fight what you've done. So, like, they say that if you get a cold, and then some people, like, 2 weeks later, they get another cold, and they're like, I got a cold. It's actually a different cold. It's a different strain of the same virus, right? And, like, COVID has all these strains because it mutates. That's, I reckon, like, I reckon my depression has gone like, okay, you're on citalopram. Okay, I'm going to fucking up your depression to fight what you've given yourself to. So now I went on acetilopram and it overtook the depression, right? But now it's coming back, and I'm like, oh, now I need to up the game again to keep fighting. That's what it feels like. It feels like
it's that, or
like a virus that keeps fucking
do you
mutating.
think, like, what if you flip that and it's like nothing to do with the virus, is your tolerance is weakening?
Maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to describe it to the people at home.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like people that are in that boat, like who deal with a lot of sort of medication, like I do. I know there are a lot of people that we know that take medication just becomes part of your life, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of us know that a lot of the meds you take, after a while, you need to take more of them.
Yeah.
Not because the condition that you've got for that tablet is getting worse.
Yeah.
It's just because your tolerance is weakening.
Yeah,
So
maybe that's what it is.
So it could be that your depression is still, I'm not saying good or bad, but it's where it's at. Wherever it is, it's wherever it is. It's simply the escitalopram. You're not taking enough of it to hit, to cover yourself. It could be that.
Yeah.
It
It could be. I mean, like, I still have my waves. Like, I still have, like, I'm on a good wave at the moment.
Yeah.
Do
you feel like it just makes the waves smaller? Taking escitalopram?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know, man.
Or
Not
is there
lately.
more time between waves?
No, they're closer
Waves are
together.
big. Closer together and like tsunami-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, a week and a half ago, I think, or whatever, I was, like, fucking bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was real bad. And you know it's bad because you were like, oh, do you want to go hang out? And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, usually...
I was like, fuck no.
Usually it's me that's like, will dictate when we meet up. That sounds like a power trip, but you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. We do it by your schedule.
yeah, because it's like, and I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow onwards.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm feeling up to it, immediately I'm like, okay, this could be the only positive thing I do in this good spout that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll take it now. So when the shoe was on the other foot, and I was like, yo, because I'm not used to, it's usually this is how it goes.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm alive. And you're like, cool. And then I'm like, record.
Yeah.
Like, say tonight. And you're like, yes. Cool. And that's it.
Yeah.
But
it's yes. It's either yes or like, can we do it?
Or like this day.
Yeah.
It's always a positive response.
Like, hey, kids got netball today. But yeah, it's usually like within 24 hours.
But the response I got was an astute, like an abrupt, like, nah.
Yeah.
Pretty much a nah.
Yeah.
You know, with 3 or 4 words in it, like, nah, so I just can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like
it must be...
this week has been, like, good. So that's why we've gotten all this shit done in here.
Yeah, it's amazing how productive you become when you're in...
Not just me, but, like, Jen as well. Like, she's...
Oh, when you're both peaking at the same time?
It's amazing.
Oh, I'm surprised the house didn't get painted.
Well, if we weren't doing this, because, like... For those who are watching, we obviously, you can see us here.
I keep forgetting we're being watched.
We're fucking being watched now.
I wasn't doing anything.
Like, it looks easy, but like, this area that we're sitting in was like full of stuff. Like, the piano was where you are.
Yeah, clutter.
It was just clutter everywhere. So all that is gone. Like, it's all next door in the storage room, which is all clean. Like, the storage room is clean. So therefore, this is now almost clean. This is 90%
having a
done.
good week.
Yeah.
Having a good week.
So I've managed to set up all the camera gear and do some tests and shit, and we're rolling. And this is the first fucking thing. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, what the fuck is behind Cal's? He insisted on a glittery.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, can you make it rainbow sparkle? And I was like, I can do blue.
Yeah. That's exactly how that conversation went down when I came in here and saw it for the first time this afternoon. My exact words were that. Loved it.
I want it as colourful as possible. Can you look up for a second? Good. Now everyone's seen the bottom of your hat. Now they believe me.
What colour is this?
It's like a blue and silver.
Blue and silver.
So what you got above you is our certificate for best audio show from the Comedy Hub.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So that's above you.
You know what this colour reminds me of?
What's that?
Like random white girls that try and DIY their hair colour.
Oh, okay.
And it's like blonde roots with like, and they work at like Burger King or something.
Yeah.
And it's that colour.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It just doesn't...
It's funny because like you're meant to have things behind you that represent who you are. Apparently mine's a fat white bitch from BK.
Yeah.
I did used to put back some BK.
B49, bitch.
B49, yeah. I remember that time. It's an infamous story, like amongst a few of us, where after a gig, we went to BK.
Yeah.
And I got mine last. It was takeaway, so it was in a bag.
Yeah.
And it was a table full of people, and they'd all finished because I had 5 burgers.
Yeah.
But then it got to like burger 3, where I realized like, not only were they waiting for me, but I felt like I was at a zoo.
Yeah.
Because people were just watching me, and then like someone yelled like, "Please tell me that's the last burger."
Yeah.
But I saved the biggest one till last. So this big monster, like it was like a triple Whopper, XL, whatever. But I used to put BK back. Now I have 1 meal a day.
Wow.
I can't handle anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I turned down food. So I was
I
inside.
know.
Your mum, like, because as soon as I walked in your house, I'm like, oh, it smells so good in here.
Yeah.
And I was asking you, like, Mum, like, what she made and stuff, and I was real, like, into it. Like, so what?
Yeah.
Why? I'm like, it's not as, because she was like, oh, sausage and, like, venison, some potatoes.
We had venison.
I'm like, no. Like, what is that smell?
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
was like, what do you mean? So what kind of sausage? And
Yeah.
she's like, a South African.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, so now we're talking, because now we got into the nitty gritty, and then she was like, yeah, it's a long spiral, and I'm like, oh, like a bratwurst. And she was like, that's the word, a bratwurst. And I'm like, oh my god. And so when we went in earlier, and she was like, help you, can I make you a plate?
Yeah.
I had to politely say no. I felt so bizarre turning down food. One, it's against our culture. If I tell my mum, like, I got offered, and if I just told her what happened,
Yeah.
it wouldn't go down well.
No, we won't mention it.
No, that's why I hesitated, because it felt wrong. But then But then what am I going to do? I can't lie my way through it. I was just being honest. I'm like, I won't be able to eat it, so I just said no.
Yeah.
When do you see me turn down food, bro?
I know.
I can't drink, I can't do drugs, and I can't eat with, and I already can't sleep.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I have left?
Masturbation.
That and shoes.
Yeah. Don't combine those two hobbies.
That, shoes and pokies, man. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
You know, like...
You got this.
Yeah, well, like, look, the one thing I've done in the last 10 days is what? Is this.
Yeah.
You know, so...
And that's not nothing. You got other people who are watching this going, oh my God, I've done less.
I'm not going to name names. They all know. Like, there's been some amazing people along the, like...
Oh, fully.
You know, because I've needed that. I'm not going to, like, be like, hey, I need your help. Yeah. I need your shoulder to lean on. But, you know, when you have certain, like, friends and family that are constantly, you know, checking in and seeing... And, like, you know, they give a fuck.
Yeah.
When you have people around you that give a fuck,
that's
a great feeling. It does.
The problem I have is that I have, obviously, Jen and Kirsty now, but Jen's here at the moment. Kirsty's away at the moment. But the problem I have is that I have someone who deeply, deeply gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And I keep fucking it up.
How do you
pushing it away.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Whereas I should be pulling it in, but that's probably like, I don't know whether it's shame or it's I don't want to deal with it, or it's too much, or it's overwhelming. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's weird that I care more about like no, that's not the right word. I don't know what it is, but like she's like, I'm right here. Do you know what I mean? And I'm still like, nah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not rejecting her. I'm not like, don't talk to me. But it's like, I still don't fucking open that gate as much as I should. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but that was your original problem when we started this podcast.
Yeah. So I mean, the problem is,
do you just feel like
it's better.
You still close that gate, but you open it more often?
Yeah.
If you want to stick with that analogy?
Yeah. I try and open it more often. If I get to it early, I'm better. So, but then the problem is I'm still like not. I maybe it's a fear of rejection. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a fear of one day she's going to go.
Oh, from Jen's side, how long does she have to how many years does she need to prove to you that she's on your side?
She's a patient woman, man.
No, yeah, because how is that not enough to prove to you?
No, no fucking clue.
Man.
She's so patient. She's a patient.
How long have you two been from your first date? How long's it been?
17, 18 years. Yeah, coming up 2 decades.
Like, some people are like, well, which one is it? 17 or 18? My reply is, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah, I know. I say 17 or 18 because
no difference between 17
I can't be
and
fucked
18.
working out the months.
Yeah,
where that flips. No, I know the day it flips.
No, because I don't care about the exact. I was just wondering ballpark. So 17, 18 years is a long time.
We met on 8th of September.
A long time.
Yeah. It's a funny story. We met. It's quite a funny story. I should tell it on here one day. It's really weird. Like, it almost didn't happen. And then, then it did. So, because I pursued her for a long time. And she was like, nah. And then one day she's like, all right, what else have I got to do? I don't know what changed her mind, but like.
It's like, I've been in love once. It's like, yeah, what was your name? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a good start, but keep going. Well, she was Brazilian or Chinese or something weird. We met in the restroom at a Kmart and made out for hours.
Yeah.
So then we parted ways and never saw each other again. So I'm pretty sure that's not love.
Yeah.
Like, damn it. See, I have like stories like that. It's not like because I don't have because obviously I don't have like a long time like I had baby mum like so you know her and I we started going out 2004.
Yeah.
But we look at it was like 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
But like you when you come out of a childhood sweetheart relationship like us like a lot of the things that you could easily say like all the shit that we put each other through, but just bear in mind we grew up together. And when you become teenage to adult, you make heaps of fucking mistakes. The difference was we did it in a relationship.
Yeah.
So like a lot of things that you're doing a relationship now, it's like, oh my God, how did you guys get through all that? Because we were just kids, like, trying to, like, live. We didn't know any better, so, but that was 11, 12 years, and I've had 1 2-year relationship after that. Like, we broke up the year of the pandemic, 2020.
Yeah.
That's the last, because the one that was only 2 years, because that was the one where I was like, oh, this is what being in love feels like. Because me and baby mum fell out of love years before we broke up.
Yeah.
It's just because we didn't know any better,
Yeah.
And so I thought this was like it. So when we broke up, because it was kind of a long distance thing, she lived in another city.
Yeah.
But by then, like, her kids were like mine and so on and so forth. It was quite serious for a bit.
Yeah.
So when we broke up, like, the pain. And I'm like, my reaction was like, because I never want to feel this ever again.
Yeah.
This pain. How the fuck do people keep doing this? Like, especially when it comes to my mate, especially my girl mates, they go through relationships like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in 2.
Yeah.
Man, I've got one, because I met up with her the other day. She was like, you never give a shout out on the podcast. But I realised
This is baby mama.
Nah. I'm talking about
someone else.
This is someone that picked me up from the hospital last week. And she was like, you know her, but I'm not going to name her by name because I'm about to talk trash about her. Like, she's been out with, I think, I lost count at, like, 6 dudes this year.
Yeah, but, like, so?
No, but, like, I'm not saying that's the right or wrong thing, is what I'm trying.
Okay.
Like, I'm the opposite.
Oh, I see. So this isn't
So I find it interesting.
You're not trashing on her, you're saying...
No, I was only joking when I'm trashing on her.
Yeah,
like,
it's a different type of...
Yeah,
feels for you.
No, it's more like I'm pretty much saying I don't have the guts to do what they do, which is put your heart on the line every time.
Okay, gotcha.
I can't do that. Like, if it was too much, it was too traumatic.
Yeah.
The whole, like, letting someone into your inner wall, like, you bring all your insecurities down and blah blah blah, to the point where we even went to one of her family, like, their wedding.
Wow.
And it was a summer wedding, like, so we'll guess. But we were, like, the next ones. So that's how serious it got. Yeah. I can't, like, unless, like, I don't know how I don't know how I navigate things, but, like, my friends are willing to put their heart on the line every time.
Yeah.
I just don't have the balls to do that.
The thing is, though, like...
I really don't, like...
The thing is, though, like, you play poker... But I'm sure you've played blackjack, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what their next card is.
Nah.
But unless you say hit, do you know what I mean? And I guess for some people it's like, well, I'll take the gamble.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I'll take the gamble reservedly. So, like, she might have gone out with, like, 4 or 5 people, whatever you say, But that doesn't mean that it was, like... a relationship related. Like, it could have been like, I'm going to try and go. It might have been just a couple dates.
Nah, because they're in their mid-30s like me. They're not playing games anymore. They're
playing for keeps.
Oh, they want.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is that
they want a baby daddy.
They might be looking for that person.
Yeah.
And so they might go out with someone once or twice and be like, ugh, that's not the person I can tell.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're doing it in a bad way.
But part of the reason was like I didn't want to get into a relationship when I was not in the right
place.
Yeah, and I didn't at the time, because that was when I was still running from my problems.
Yeah.
I knew I was running from shit.
Yeah.
I never looked back to see how big this traumatic... It's like if I was Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I thought the ball was like the size of, like, say, what are those yoga balls?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was 3 stories high.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but I knew something was up. I didn't think it was gonna... When I got out of that relationship 2020, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that again. But then I started really looking at it. I never looked at it as like what she did wrong.
Yeah.
That is just wasted energy. It's all about what I brought to the table and what I didn't bring to the table. Gotcha. And I sort of looked at it like, I don't really want to, like, get into a relationship where you're meant to give, like, be in a relationship where you have the energy and mental capacity. I just didn't feel like I was, put it this way, if you can't love yourself, how do you accept love? So that's why.
That's a good point.
But the point is like, it's 2023 now.
Yeah.
How long is it? Like, I don't know. I don't leave the house.
Yeah.
I definitely don't go on Tinder.
No.
But apparently, speaking of Tinder,
Okay,
my profile is still on there.
Is it?
Yeah, one of my mates was just like, she brought up in conversation. She rang me,
Yeah.
and she was just like, so if you, because we were talking about how I don't leave the house.
Yeah.
And then she was like, so that what you're on, like, how's Tinder going then? If you don't leave the house, obviously, like. And I'm like, I'm not on Tinder because obviously I've got a new phone.
Yeah.
Not new, I got it this year.
You got one recently, yeah.
And I don't have Tinder on there.
Yeah.
But I didn't deactivate
Gotcha.
my account.
So you could be swimming in matches.
I still haven't. That conversation was maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I still haven't done.
There's probably tens of people right now going looking for you.
What, on Tinder?
Like they're watching this and they're like, I'm gonna go look for him.
Well, what's the waste of time? First of all, like they I haven't matched anyone back yet, but I think the way the algorithm works is, and this is bro science, by the way.
Okay, yeah, it's not legit. It's not legit.
No, but like I feel like the algorithm is because how it works is like you're going through people, and if you swipe yes, I want to talk to that person. Well, they're on the other side of the fence, like they're going through all these guys if they like or don't like. So first of all, you got to get a match. But since I haven't been on there, I haven't matched with anyone. But I think the way going back to the way the algorithm works is the ones that have already swiped yes to you. I reckon they'll be like right at the start. Like I reckon they'll be like right there. Yeah. So I reckon if I did the whole like just swipe a few times, I might get some matches. But it's a waste of time because
why? Yeah, why bother?
I can barely hold a conversation via text with my closest mates.
Yeah.
How I don't care. Like yes, I'm from Palmy. Like yes, tell me about your kid and your job. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy. I just can't do it. So then when I was telling my mate this, she's like, wait, so you don't have Tinder? He's like, so who do you talk to? I'm like, man, unless you accidentally answer like I did with you.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're a cunt. And it's just like, I just don't really talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And that's when like, as a true close mate, the penny dropped when she was like realizing how serious.
Yeah.
She's like, wait on, so you literally are in bed every day. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, it's my dream.
And then she's like, you're drug and alcohol free.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And she was like, so you'll be on the mad come downs. I'm like, yeah. I'll be telling you this. And she's like, yeah, but everyone always goes to the fucking, like Louis C.K., like see the top shelf when it comes to words.
Yeah.
So when someone had the cold for 2 days, she's like, it was the worst 2 days of my life.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to die.
Yeah, fuck you.
So she was like, people always like,
they big up things.
Yeah, like, oh, this and that. But she goes, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm not doing good.
Yeah.
And then she goes, and did you actually mean that when you said you accidentally picked up the phone? Because it was like in mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for a call from the hospital.
Yeah.
And two, I was asleep. I fell asleep. So the phone was going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, hello.
Yeah.
And when I heard her voice, I looked at my phone. I'm like, I'm not going to hang up on her, but
No.
I would have ghosted it. Because I'll look at her and be like, sorry, girl. I'll say out loud, like, sorry, girl. I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
So I told her that. And she was...
For what it's worth, mystery girl, he never ghosts me. But I never call.
Okay, good save, because...
I call you once.
No, because immediately she would be
months.
like, what, so you answered Dylan's calls and not mine?
No, I never
that.
fucking call him.
Thank you. Man, you saved me a whole,
Because I know the deal.
10 minutes of wrath.
I know the deal. Because what I do is I message you.
And wait.
Yeah,
okay.
And then maybe I'll be like, do you want to call? Yeah. That's the only time I call, is if I've said,
all
do you want
jokes
to call?
aside, it's because I just can't, but...
I get it.
But lately it's like,
yeah.
I just still in that tumble dry. I realise I don't really know. So I'm hoping, the reason why I was asking about the antidepressants is I'm hoping...
Yeah, right, back to that.
Well, I'm hoping that there's less error, less trial. Like, it's just maybe a one and done. That'll be perfect, obviously. But the other thing I want to ask you is, Matt, is it different, and this seems like a noob question from someone who's so entrenched in mental health, right? But is there different drugs for depression anxiety.
Yeah.
But so that means if you have depression and anxiety, you take 2 different pills.
I mean, look, I'm not a doctor anymore.
But like, you know, just bro science, like kind of usually that's what would happen. Like,
no, I think you'll find that there'll be one thing.
it'd be a one. For
It'll be like a one and done. I look. This is a guess. Look, if you're a doctor, please by all means.
Plus,
like,
these other
comment,
because I
but
want to ask like things like what's the equivalent of uppers?
Yeah,
You
gotcha.
know, that don't make you, you know.
Well, look, I know the one I'm on. It does have a bit of anti-anxiety medication. It's for depression, but like I've been told, it helps with anxiety. Helps, not fixes. So that's the key. Whereas like other people I know are on specific anxiety medication.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I still have pills, separate pills, if I have an anxiety attack,
Okay.
if you will. So like the other pills won't help with depression, other than the fact that they get me not doped up, but they leave me like feeling like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, wow, this world's amazing.
Well, my thing is
sort of thing. Like they do sedate you a bit.
yeah, because if I can replace drugs and alcohol with like, you know, a good,
Prescribed medication.
yeah, then
Yeah.
it's more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I was using drugs and alcohol to do the end result
Yeah.
was exactly what you want from antidepressants. You want to feel normal, you know.
Yeah.
So if I find another way to feel that,
Yeah. So I
I'm
mean,
all for it.
I'd love to hear from other people, but like,
So this is going to be a nice little experiment. Like,
yeah, it will be, because like mine don't leave me feeling normal. They just kind of leave me like less.
because we've got
Less,
right
do you
here
know what I mean?
like,
Like
a
less
clean,
depression.
I've got a clean slate
Yeah.
going into this. So it's going to be like quite interesting to see what drugs I get given,
Yeah.
how they're going to affect me, good or
Yeah.
bad, and sort of noting the journey that's going to be. Because I'm hoping, fingers crossed, bro, like it more or less replaces that. It's exactly the same result as what drugs and alcohol have done for the last few years.
Give you that sort of strength.
Yeah. The problem is the, like, at the moment I'm on nothing.
Yeah.
And I have been, like, waiting for this doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Like, it's just ingrained in my head. I've got it on Monday.
Mm.
And I'm just hoping, like, this is, like, the way out, like, a way out for me.
Gotcha.
You know.
Oh, well,
You know.
I guess we record next week and see.
Yeah, I'm pretty
What the
sure it'll
result is.
take, like, a good month.
No, but we'll just
the
like
loading
what the
phase.
result was from the
Oh, I
doctor.
see. Yeah, it'd be good to, like,
And then
see.
we could start charting like we could put up a graph behind you, and you can come every week and plot where you're at.
Yeah, well, I've pretty much I've got a green screen. It's a blue screen.
We should just put a green screen.
And
on,
what Jim Hickey it?
Yeah.
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 Because that means, because how does it work? Like, there's a TV over here, right, that they're
Yeah.
looking at.
Yeah. Like I got the laptop here.
Yeah.
That's why if you're watching this, I keep looking over. It's because I keep like checking.
I mean, that
feeds.
sounds hard, yeah, but like, because it's so foreign. But if you start doing it more often, it wouldn't be that hard.
No, it wouldn't be
Do you
simple.
remember the first time you had to put like a OHP sheet on the OHP,
Yeah.
and you always did it the wrong way around?
Oh, every time.
Yeah, and the class would laugh at you. You're like, oh,
That's what we need. We need
an OHP.
an OHP. Yeah.
Wait, can you get them? Like,
I'm sure Trade Me someone will have
nah,
one.
I reckon in a random like resource room at a primary school.
Yeah. If you're listening to this and it's
'Cause,
getting
you know,
crackly,
I
it's starting to
know.
rain.
It's
The mic's probably picking it
I
up.
reckon there'll still be some resource room.
OHPs.
Why do we need an OHP again?
So we could put shit behind you and we could change it. Do you ever watch that Dylan Moran special where he hand drew all these little pictures and he had it behind him and it kept fucking changing?
Nah, but it sounds good.
It was cool.
Yeah.
And so he hand drew all these little stick figures doing things and he'll write random words on it like depression or like
No,
ovarian cancer.
but for real though, this is not going to be up here long, eh?
No, that's not staying.
Yeah, cool.
That's not staying. So that'll be black and we'll see if what we can do about a shelf so you can put some shit on it.
Okay.
And then I quite like mine. I might just leave mine with the logo, which are we still recording? Oh yeah, sweet. You can't really see it on this feed. So
Oh, I keep forgetting we're fucking recording.
yeah.
Like,
So right ahead of you,
bad.
right? Oh, hold on. So right here is your cam.
am I looking into it right now?
You're looking into it right now.
For real?
Yeah, that's it. That's you.
Okay.
So my cam is here, And then the third cam is over there on that stand. You
is that
see
what that thing
the
is?
square of green?
Cool.
That's just my phone. So,
Is that your phone?
yeah.
Okay.
So, so this is the first recording. Other than 24 Hour. This is the first actual just like a
When was
podcast
that?
recording.
November.
That was November, yeah. So,
Yeah,
the
no,
lighting's
definitely-
probably a bit harsh. I'm going to have to do something about that, but like,
How much does like a camera cost so you don't have to use your phone?
I don't know, a lot. I'm guessing a lot. $400 maybe, I don't know.
400?
I wouldn't have a fucking clue. But these cams were like $50.
$50.
Yeah, $50.
From where?
Oh,
Mighty
like
Ape?
Monkey, Mighty Rubber.
Mighty Ape.
Yeah, something like that.
What did you say? Monkey,
Mighty Rubber.
Mighty Rubber.
There's another one, Rubber Monkey or
That
something
sounds
like
like the biggest size condom.
that. Oh yeah, the gorilla.
Yeah. Because there's magnums and then
Yeah.
now there's gorillas.
Yeah, and then there's horses.
But you know, like,
Yeah.
if
Blue whale.
if you're gonna size up condoms, like there will be certain
have.
sizes where you're just like loud and proud, like that's my
Oh,
size.
I'm walking around the supermarket yelling.
But there will be a
Magnums,
cutoff.
motherfucker. Yeah.
There will be a cutoff where it's just like freak show. If you're a Godzilla, or if you're a gorilla.
Yeah.
Did I say Godzilla?
Yeah.
I meant gorilla, but that
You're a
actually
gorilla.
still fits, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're anything over Magnum,
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be like, oh, like
I don't want that.
embarrassing. Yeah, no, you don't want
Yeah,
that at all.
I know I've spoken to various women, and they've said there is such a thing as too big, where you just like, I don't want that near me. That will fucking wreck me.
It's like I don't want to go over a girl that can take a fist and forearm. I'm just saying. Like,
Do you?
No, I don't.
But do you?
No, so it'll just be so.
You only do that on special occasions.
No. The thought of
It's not a fucking
Like
beast.
deer?
You're not going out with a cow, mate. You're not trying to impregnate it by putting your arm in.
what is that not how deep fisters go?
I fucking hope not. Go any further, should be fucking Miss Piggy.
Was
You
that
can
a new-
fucking.
Well, I don't know. I've never punched a girl in the vagina before.
Neither have I, but I don't fucking plan on starting.
Just start jabbing it till it looks like a fucking.
I would say if you start punching it, she's going to very quickly stop you and be like, "That's not how you do it."
like a punch lasagna. It'll look like just
Bro, that is
graphic.
rank.
I love lasagna too. That comment's not enough to put me off. Hey, I love lasagna.
Yeah.
Top 3 meals of all time.
Oh yeah. What
I don't
else
know.
is there? But that's in the top 3.
I just know that lasagna's up there.
Mine's probably all Chilean food, to be honest.
Yeah, because the reason why I just want to say that to you specifically, like rattle off that this particular food is in my top 3 of all time without
Yeah.
hesitating, because you know how hard that is to say
To make that list.
let's just say like what's your Mount Rushmore of favorite meals. That's a hard. one
I
to
know
answer.
what the number 1 is.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a Chilean dish.
yeah,
It's called pastel de chocolate. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but
yeah.
that's, if you don't know it, Google it. Like, I'm not going to describe it, but like that's 100% hands down death row meal. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my like, I'm ready for the needle. Bring it on. That's number 1, right? Other than that,
Yeah, I've never really thought too hard about this list because I think it's too hard.
I got to say, I think a really good pizza would make the list.
Yeah,
And I'm not talking no Domino's.
that's not, I know that.
I'm not even talking Sal's,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
I'm talking like proper wood fire.
Wood fire, motherfucker.
Yeah, proper fucking real pizza.
Yeah.
Which I've had very few of in my life, but when I have, it's orgasmic. Like it's one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
That would probably make the Mount Rushmore.
Damn.
Would it all be solids, or would you have a drink in there? Because like,
You could.
I fucking love me a vanilla milkshake, eh?
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean? Or an Oreo milkshake. I love an Oreo milkshake.
Yeah.
I'm not big on cookies and cream ice cream, but an Oreo milkshake.
Right.
Fucking
Yeah.
get out of
I
town.
understand.
Shut the front door. That is good.
When it's those little like the texture from the crushed up but soggy
Yeah.
Oreos. Oh,
Oh yeah.
this.
The Carl's Jr. ones are just.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had that in my
Forget
head.
it.
And thank you for the thick as fuck straws.
Oh yes, brilliant, right?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. There's,
Yeah, it was meant to be rhetoric. Like
I know,
your,
but like now I'm like,
your Mount Rushmore, so your top 4 meals of all time. Like that's what I'm saying is lasagna's in there, but I've never gone down this road of trying to think about because it would hurt my head trying to think of my top 4.
It's also like, I mean, do you do top 4 homemade and top 4 takeaways?
Nah.
Or is it just all up?
Because now you're really fucking with me now. Like,
because how do I not put Wendy's in there? Because I'm a Wendy's, I eat Wendy's.
Thank you. Like, now we're talking how hard just breaking this down is. It's very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. We're going to have to do a whole episode on this.
On what?
Like, we're going to have to get a whiteboard and shit.
A whiteboard?
We're going to have to get like a whiteboard and like an OHP. I'm really set on this idea.
Might as well make it a blackboard and OHP.
Oh, now you took a moment.
No, I can't. I can tell you now. Like, I could never write on a blackboard. I was real unco at it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was just an unco writer with going like that. But when the whiteboards came along in classrooms, I was like, oh, now we're talking. Like,
yeah. Get some flow going.
I remember one particular example at primary school, like, as usual, like, go put your name on the board. Go right, put your name on the board. And I remember breaking the chalk, and a few people laughed. And then it looked like I looked like a 5-year-old wrote it. Like, just couldn't write on a blackboard. Fuck that. No. I never did like what Bart Simpson did every episode.
The lines.
I was about to say, never did lines on a blackboard.
No.
Did me plenty of lines back in the day.
On
like,
a refill? A refill?
But trying to do the 2-penner.
Yeah.
The two pens.
And it just looks like...
I got in trouble a lot. Like,
special
I was a
cousin did
mischief little cunt.
Yeah.
But whiteboard and OHP, like...
I think we should do an episode.
Get a projector?
I think we should do an episode where we fucking chart
OHP.
our top 5 foods.
But this is the road I didn't want to go down.
What we got to do is we got to start.
Do this.
No, we've got the videos now. We've got to start before you eat, and do episodes where we rank the best cheeseburgers in town, or like rank the best.
Can we do it in New Zealand at least?
New Zealand cheeseburgers.
Because
we're not going to go to Canada and do it.
I have the number 1 burger in New Zealand for me personally.
What is it?
The White Lady in Auckland. The White Lady.
They're a good burger, yeah. I'll give you that.
I love the White Lady.
But I haven't had one for so long, I don't want to rank it.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? I think we would have to do in town.
My goal is to go to Auckland, when is it? Late August.
Yeah.
When is that? Next month. End of next month. That was my goal. And that would be one of the things I do. Go
to the White Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd hope it's still
thanks to the bro
just
Millie,
as good.
because the bro Millie lives over in North Shore, and stay with him. So he'll take us to the White Lady.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yes. So they're good.
I've just realised I've made a
out to the White
fatal
Lady.
mistake with this camera that's on me. Is I really should have put it here so it faces me directly, because I'm facing away from it the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Episode 1, get over it, motherfuckers.
So what about
next week? Will be different.
I know, like, so there might be some people that don't. Yeah, there'll be a lot of people that don't realise how bad my eyesight is.
Yeah.
Like, when you point, I just see like colours,
blobs and shapes.
So I see a blur of colours and shapes.
Yeah.
Right. So in front of me is something that's green.
That's a lighter.
Cool. And then like where you pointed where the cameras are.
Yeah, there's 2 things there.
It to me is I see a black rectangle.
Yeah.
And 4 like spikes.
Yeah, so there's
4 of them.
Those 4 there's actually 6 legs there on 2 pods. 2 pods.
Yeah, so now I know what it is, but like if you didn't tell me, I'll glance over there and be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't think twice about it. Like, I'll probably ask you an entry, like, what's over there?
Yeah.
So to put that into context, when I was when you had that farewell here,
Yeah.
in the middle of this room was one, like, it was kind of like a big
square.
There's a big square of people, and I walk in, and it's quite dark in here.
Yeah.
And then when I walk in, everyone was so nice because I hadn't seen half the people since I'd been out of hospital.
Yeah.
So it was like a yay. It was just like a sea. That's my worst nightmare. Like I know everyone meant well, but like it's my worst nightmare because I can't see who's who.
Yeah.
You know, like, and the vast majority of, or everyone in the room knows, like, we're all quite close, right?
Yeah.
So everyone knows I have bad eyesight, so no one, but there might be some people that, oh, what a rude cunt. Like,
yeah.
you know, but man, I keep telling people, if you walked past me and say countdown,
Yeah.
because like I said, I see shapes and colors.
Yeah.
So when I look at you, I know because of the change in like the color, like I know that's
Your
where your
glasses
eyes
are,
and
yeah.
eyebrows are.
Yeah.
So I'm looking you in the eye, but
Yeah.
I can't see your eyes.
Yeah, yeah, gotcha.
So if I walk past you in Countdown or like wherever the fuck we are, flea market, fuck it, and you walk past me, if you go to say hello to me or whatever, I could look you dead in the eye
yeah.
and then look away and not know it's you.
Yeah.
I've had that like happen before where
Yeah.
and like people will be like, "Oh, I thought we had beef." So why?
Is that why we always get these messages, man?
Bro.
Like, what the fuck is up with cows, man?
Bro, well, remember we went to go grab a steak. We're at the steak area. I was like, "Yo," and you just looked at me. And, pff. I'm like, "Did I actually go?" Pff? He's like, "Felt like it." Like, well, that was like the time when I went up to. So it was myself, my daughter, and my mum. We went to Countdown.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. And I walked over to her. I was just like, Oreos or chocolate thins?
Yeah.
Can't have both, fatty. And I like, hey, which one? Hey, Jub.
Yeah.
She was so I was giving like sort of whacked her in the stomach.
Yeah.
Oi, Chubs, which one? And then she turned and I was like, which one? And Kiana came. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, it wasn't my mum. It was another Polynesian lady. I had no idea. I'm not kidding. I grabbed her in the gut. I was like, oi, fatty.
Yeah.
Which one do you... So from her point of view, like, she's sitting there minding her own business, getting some chocolate Wheatons.
Yeah.
And then some guy comes up to her, oi, fat ass, and grabs her on the gut. That's what I did.
Good thing you didn't just start going.
Oh, man. I was like,
Shaking
oi, fatty, which one? Oi, Chubs, which one do you want? So Kiana comes on. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, so sorry. My dad's not wearing his glasses. Sorry. And we walked away, and I was just like, oh my god. And Kiana was just in shock. She was like laughing. I was like, don't tell your nana.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. And as soon as we saw mum, like, she was walking at the end of the aisle, she's like, Nana, guess what happened?
Immediately betrayed you.
Immediately. She's like, you will not believe what happened.
Yeah.
And then my mum was like, what? And my daughter went straight to the good bit. Like,
Yeah.
She's like, Dad just called lady fat, grabbed her by her gut.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Did you? And I was like, well, she's not lying. Like, what? So sometimes I'm just saying bad eyesight can get you in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, feel cool. All right. Should we wrap this shit up? I'm going to get you home before the All Blacks play.
Yeah. Because what time is that?
9.
Okay.
That's like 7:50.
Well, like, we weren't going to record, let alone, like, I keep forgetting about the cameras and whatnot. But,
that's how it should be, though.
The whole point is I feel better for
coming out.
Yeah, just...
I'm glad about that, man.
You know, like it's... But then, you know, I'm just waiting for Monday because I really want to get on to some sort of antidepressant. And again, like, I want to hear from everyone who's like, you know, taking antidepressants, anti-anxiety tablets. I know I've had that chat with a few people before.
Well, we should get them... I think we should reach out to people and get them on.
Yeah.
Especially if you're watching this and you want to come on and you're in Manor 2 and you can pass a police check because my kids are
here. And I especially want to hear like the good news stories, the ones like, yes, it's made a positive impact on me. I'd love to hear from that because I'm really putting like all my eggs into this basket.
I mean, like I say it with mine, but like they have made a difference.
Yeah.
Cool. Like I always say with mine, but no, they have. Because I know, because when I went off them for a little bit, like I knew straight away. Right. It was obvious. Not only was I physically sick, because your body come, like, you know, you go through withdrawal, you know that. So I was physically sick, but yeah, I could tell the difference. But yeah, they have made a difference. So I'm never going to quit them. But every now and again, I will go back to the doctor and be like, I think it's time to try blah, 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 or whatever, upping the dosage or whatever. Yeah, the only downside with mine is that because, like you, well, not to your extent, like I've got weak kidneys as well. Not as bad as yours, but like I have to keep getting blood tests and shit to make sure that there's still...
creatinine levels and stuff.
Yeah. Because last time they found that my liver enzymes or some shit had gone up. And so now I'm on medication for that so I don't get gout. Which is a real pain in the ass. Not that I've ever had gout, mind you. But yeah, I don't get it.
Because like I said, I'm really... it's all I've got. Like, it's the only card I've got to play right now.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm really hoping it's going to work.
Yeah.
So any feel-good stories out there that people that have
Yeah.
had a good experience,
Put them in the comments.
because I'm really hoping. But for now, like, it's just a daily grind. Literally,
Nice,
like
yeah.
a day to day. Like, you just got to get through the day.
Yeah.
You know, and life shouldn't have to be that hard. But that's
No.
where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But like, I have in my head I've got goals that I've set for from now to the end of the year.
Yeah.
That I want to implement, and I know that a lot of it, I feel like it will be a lot easier if these antidepressants make a positive impact.
No.
Let's put it that way. It will make
Yeah.
the road a lot easier to
Yeah.
travel. So I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Because like, here's the difference between someone who's a recovering alcoholic or substance user or someone who's coming off addiction is when they can relapse, right?
Yeah.
I can't even relapse.
No.
Because I relapse, it's just like, you might as well hang yourself.
Yeah.
Might as well put a gun
It's
to your
going to kill
head.
you.
Yeah, so I don't have that as an option. So like, I'm backed into a corner, and like, I'm just hoping, like, I'm getting out of this hole. Like, it's like, that's the rope ladder out, is these
Yeah.
antidepressants. It's like, at the end of the day, it's still a drug. Like, I've
Yeah.
relied on drugs before.
Yeah.
And alcohol before.
It's just a different type.
Yeah, I'm all for, if the end result is,
It's good.
fuck it, yeah, hell
What
yeah,
you got to
I'm
lose,
down
eh?
for it. Like,
I mean, that's it. You got nothing to lose.
yeah, nothing to lose.
I mean, because if they don't work, you're still at the exact same place. You haven't gone backwards.
but like but that's like, then it's like, well, because I have obviously thought about this. If the antidepressants don't work, I'm fully confident I'll find a combination they will. But let's just
Yeah.
say if they don't, worst case scenario,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, if they're not going to work, how else am I going to get out of this rut?
Yeah.
But I don't. But there's limited options.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this will work.
Yeah.
Because
Just don't be like me and like, it didn't work the first time, so I gave
No,
up.
because I've done that before.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. I'm going to keep finding
it. Yeah.
finding it, because
And the problem is you got to give each drug like 6 months.
yeah.
You
Definitely,
know?
because it was over like a 2.5 year period, 2-year period, where I tried, I think it was 3 different ones.
Yeah.
And there's the loading phase and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm 0-3. I'm 0-3, but now, like, like I said,
Yeah.
I don't have much else.
Yeah.
I don't have much else at all.
Oh. So before you jump, go see your GP.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess. Also, fucking, I hate when people say this, but now I have to say it. If you like this, please like and subscribe. I hate that shit when people hey guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I hate that. If you liked it, like it.
Do they
fucking
do it with
choice.
the hand thing too?
I don't know.
You do it so naturally.
Hey
Must have been
guys.
your years in growing up in Manurewa, Cleandon.
No, this is all Pepakura right here.
Oh,
hey
is it
guys.
Is that
Oh,
all
hey
Pep?
P-Money, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
What's going on, dog? What do you mean I'm a poser?
I haven't been back to Cleandon in ages, because
Neither have I.
no one else lives there now. It's all Otara, baby.
Yeah.
Which I'll be there in a month. Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bring me some Cleandon Bakery, bitch.
Probably won't.
Fuck yeah. I
probably
bought you
won't.
back some cunt.
Yeah, because I don't know. Like, it's even further south than Otara.
I know, right? All right.
We'll see how. So next week
See how it plays out.
we'll see how it goes at the GP.
Yep.
We'll
Get you back on to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk about what
Get
you
me
did.
back on.
Yeah, I'll get you back on.
I mean, I'll get me. This is ours.
Yeah, but like, I will make you come here,
Okay.
even if you feel like shit.
And before, like, just before we go, like, so with
Yeah.
this whole, being like, it's not only audio,
It's video, yeah.
right? Well, we've talked about this a bit, about how we want different people on.
Yes, yeah.
So the thing is, like, it's a short list. It's not a
Yeah.
huge, because we haven't really gone outside of our circle of friends.
Yeah, apart from 24-hour pod, yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking at people that want to come on, but up until now, like, no one knew that we were recording. So I feel like there might be some that may only want to do an audio.
That's fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that'll be fine.
Because
Because I know some of our close friends,
Yeah.
even in our tight circle, would be they couldn't do it with the camera.
no way.
Because, like, part of being half blind is kind of nice. Like I don't even
It doesn't bother you.
because I keep forgetting that it's there. But someone, I won't name drop, but like there'll be some people that we know that they will just be fixated on that, and they wouldn't want to do it. But we can still do just audio.
Yeah, so the format is the same. We just don't hit record.
Okay.
We just don't turn on the cameras. That's it. We will still sit on these couches.
Yeah.
Because I've designed it so like people, if you're watching on that cam, like there's a seat next to you and there's a seat next to me, and I've got mics set up to go.
But if anyone, like we're not gonna be like reaching out to too many people. So if there's people out there that feel like they've got a story to tell,
reach out.
Yeah. Please.
By all means, message us on either my Dylan Stewart - comedian page.
Yeah.
Or the Before You Jump Facebook page. One of those two. Or Instagram.
Hearing about a different person's journey. But for now, we'll just, like you said, before you jump, go see your GP.
Yeah,
which is going to be me on Monday.
Fucking
and we'll
A.
see how it goes. Fingers crossed. And up the ABs and up the Ys.
Who are they playing?
Who?
Warriors.
Warriors versus Sharks. At home
What's the
tomorrow.
score?
Hey?
What's going to be the score?
24-16 to the Warriors.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon the All Blacks tonight will win it just. I reckon it'll be real close. I reckon...
I ain't doing nothing else tonight. I'll watch it.
I reckon...
I'll be watching the All Blacks tonight.
32-30.
Ooh.
It's a close score, eh?
Mm.
Yeah. Something around there.
Okay.
Yeah. Peace.
All right. Till next time. Oh man, my voice is gone croaky. But this was a